We're back with our bad guys. Make sure you subscribe to Cal Culture Radio. Remember, link is pinned on top of the chat in the community tab and also in my bio. Remember, we go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time with my good man Prince Hakeem and my good man New Jordan Era. Hope to see you there. So this one right here is really bothering a lot of people, and I know that it was bothering me too, because why is this deputy being rehired after he fatally shot Breonna Taylor? And this is what I keep saying about our community. When I mean our community, I mean the black community. We allow a lot of things to go sweep underneath the rug, and then we complain about it later. We have a voice in America, and we have power. Power means us as collectively come together and stop stuff like this from happening. When someone commits a crime and does something wrong, they should not be hired after the simple fact. Because at the end of the day, the person was charged for the crime, and mind you, they were charged for a serious crime, which was pretty much a hate crime towards another individual. Now people say it wasn't an hate crime because the simple fact it was accidental. But now when you're found guilty for deleting this person, this lovely woman called Breonna Taylor, because you actually made a mistake. Did you really make a mistake? That's the question. But at the end of the day, to me, it doesn't make any sense for this deputy to be hired after the simple fact of a child like that. We were very emotional for a lot of people, and not only that, for people that was also family members that was also doing the pain during this case. Like, come on. Like, I understand that the police department have something called a brotherhood and a system where they do work together, but some simple fact, wrong is wrong. This man is not supposed to even be hired again. Because who knows, let's say this transpire happened again, what then? But everything I'm lying, here's the audio.
The former Louisville Metro police officer who fatally shot Breonna Taylor has now been hired for a new job in law enforcement, and prosecutors are calling for his removal. Myles Cosgrove was terminated in January of 2021 for using excessive force and failing to identify a target when he fired 16 shots into Taylor's apartment in 2020. Cosgrove began working for Kentucky's Carroll County Sheriff's Department last week. The sheriff said Cosgrove was hired since he was not indicted and nothing was done in the legal system.
See, people may laugh and people may get upset on what I'm saying, but the people out there right now in the streets are white folks. Even white folks know it's wrong. And mind you, they not, quote unquote, they say they're not even our own kind, but even they know it's wrong. Why this deputy is being hired in our town, in Kentucky? He should not be hired at all. He pretty much, he opened fire 16 times, started shooting crazy, and literally landed at someone. This is bizarre. This is pretty much unheard of. And now let's say the other way was reversed. When I mean reverse, let's say it was an actual black person. And mind you, I'm not a pro-black channel. I'm not being honest. I'm not a pro-black channel. I'm just keeping it straight down the middle. Let's say it was in reverse. That person would never see it. He would probably never see a job again, or probably not even be hired nowhere else. Not security guard, not even at a grocery store as just a regular basic security guard. Because they know at the simple fact it's wrong. And this individual, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the individual, but at the same time, it's wrong because he went to another person's house and went crazy. But yet you want to hire him on your team, Kentucky. You really failed the ball on this one, Kentucky, and I think you should really evaluate this situation. And then at the end of the day, you choose what you want to do. But this is what I mean. That's why I'm so upset at black folks, because we allow ourselves so many times to allow stuff like this to be done over and over and over again. And this is why a lot of people in our community don't respect us at all. This is right now is a perfect opportunity for black men to come together and say, hey, the black man, especially in the area of Kentucky, to come together and say, hey, this is wrong. We don't want him in our community. We don't want him policing in our area. But instead, we keep our mouths shut and allow stuff like this to happen. Then we get upset why the black women don't respect us. Something to think about. Subscribe to Cal Culture Radio. Remember, link is pinned on top of the chat in my community tab and also on my bio. Remember, we go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern Time with my good man Prince Hakeem and my good man New Jordan Era. Hope to see you there. We have very dope conversations where we talk about conversations like this. And to me, this is crazy. I'm over and out. Peace.